listen, and I'm not gonna let you out of my sight. You can call me killer, 'cause I'll bring you to the light. And it might taste bitter when your answer ain't God.
What's up, YouTube? I thought I would do something a little bit different, and today we are going to play some Hearthstone. Now, I'm currently ranked 20? Yes, 20. So, I'm going to hop on the ranked ladder and try and complete one of our quests, win 5 games with Druid or Rogue. Now, if you don't know what Hearthstone is, well, you've probably been living under a rock. But that's okay. Not everyone plays every Blizzard game that comes out. So what Hearthstone is it is a card game where you try and take your opponent's health down to 0, right? And you use minions that cost mana to attack either the hero or other minions. That's it. That's the end. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and make a rogue deck. Now, I already know kind of what I want, kind of what the good cards are with rogue. So I'm just going to make this how I want it. And then we're going to go on from there. So I'm going to do Lotheb, 1 Faceless Manipulator, 2 Azure Drakes, none of these guys. So let's go to 6. Not going to take any of those. Not going to take any of those. 2 Gadgetzin Auctioneer. Vanish is kind of stupid. 2 Sprint, Dr. Boom, and then I don't know if I want anything else. Actually, let's get Edwin Van Cleef. The legendaries you can only have 1 of, so that's why they got a start, and you can only get 1. You can only have 2 cards in your deck, 2 copies of any card in your deck at all times. So, we're going to take the 3 filter off. So basically, I picked Edwin Van Cleef because with Rogue, you have a lot of low-cost cards that do a lot of different things. For example, 0, the next spell you cast costs 3 less. So you could Preparation into Sinister Strike, into another Sinister Strike, and a Deadly Poison, or whatever you want, right? So you play a lot of cards as a Rogue, so Edwin Van Cleef gets 2/2, 2 attack and 2 health for every card played earlier this turn, right? Azure Drake, spell damage +1. When you play it, you draw a card. Faceless Manipulator, you get to just copy a minion. So you can copy Azure Drake, Edwin Van Cleef, an Auctioneer. Sprint, really, really expensive at 7. Lets you draw 4 cards. Dr. Boom is pretty much a staple in any deck. You play it, and he summons 2 1 attack, 1 health little bomb bots. And when they die, they do 1 to 4 random damage to random. So that's my reasoning behind this sort of like little 10 core of cards. Now, I really like Preparation, so we're going to put 2 of those. Shadow Step, meh. Cold Blood, meh. Conceal is good, but this isn't, 2012. Otherwise, I'd be playing that with Gadgetzin Auctioneer. They changed Auctioneer. Used to be really strong. It used to be 5, 4/4. Whenever you cast a spell, draw a card. As you can imagine, with Rogue, every time you cast one of these low-cost spells, you get to draw a card, and so you draw into a new spell that you can cast over and over and over and over and over again. So, what we're going to do is Deadly Poison. Just going to put 1 of those in there and 1 Sinister Strike. Blade Flurry. Actually, you know what? Let's put 2 Blade Flurry and 2 Deadly Poison. Deadly Poison gives your weapon 2 attack. Blade Flurry, you destroy that weapon and deal its damage. So that's why it makes sense to have as much Deadly Poison as you do Blade Flurry. Sinister Strike is just 3 damage to the enemy hero. You're really going to use this since it's a 1 cost to combo with stuff like Van Cleef, Azure Drake, and all the other combo cards. Sap can remove enemy minions. Basically, you just pick a minion and return it to their hand. Gang Up, I'm not really going to use it a lot, but it's a very good card. You basically take a minion and put 3 copies of it in your deck. It's very good. Shiv, deal 1 damage, draw a card. Let's put 1 of those in there because it's kind of expensive. It actually used to be 1 cost. Deal 1 damage, draw a card, which is, as you can imagine, very overpowered because you are dealing 1 damage and cycling through another card for only 1. So it's a little bit overpowered, so they changed it to 2. Pit Snake, let's throw 1 of those. Actually, let's throw 2 of those in there. Pit Snake, anytime you damage a minion, that minion's automatically destroyed. And it's a 1, so that's very, very good. Defias Ringleader, when you combo, meaning you play a card before that, he summons a 2/1. So you're basically getting 2 minions as long as you play something before that. Don't want any of the weapons, don't want Auto Barber. Fan of Knives, boom. 3 damage to all minions, draw a card for 3. Very, very good. We're at 26, and we can only have 30. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw in 1 oil. Oil is basically give your weapon 3 attack, and then you give friendly minion 3 attack. So I'm only going to put 1 in there because it's kind of expensive at 4. And then let's do 2 SI7 and an Assassinate just to destroy something. Or we could do Skulker, but let's just do an Assassinate. And let's name this YouTube Rogue. Alright. Let's do it. Alright. There we go. Hopefully we can rank up and play some crappy people and knock out our quest all in one fell swoop.
Valera versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
So we're going up against a 19. It's kind of scary. I'm going to keep this, obviously, because they work together, and I'm going to keep this, so I'm not going to mulligan. Otherwise, you'd be able to select a card you don't want, send it back, and draw another card, but I'm going to keep all of these. Probably going to play Pit Snake first. Okay, so right now, each turn you gain 1 mana crystal. As you can see right here, I have 1, so I'm going to play Pit Snake. Boop. I'm probably insulting your intelligence. I'm just making sure that if there are people out there watching this video that don't know how to play Hearthstone, again, highly unlikely because it's a very popular game, it's actually an esport, that I am making sure to cover all my bases. So, 2, and then I could preparation into Deadly Poison and give my weapon 2 attacks, so I'd have 3/2, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to attack with Pit Snake. You can make a chicken in this, but I always end up getting the boot. And I don't know... Oh, nothing. Okay, cool. So we are not going to do anything. Actually, let's attack at least. So her little hero power is she can just deal 1 damage anywhere. My hero power is equip a 1/2 dagger. So that's why I attack and now, enemies with taunt, I have to attack them first. Which is basically like a wall in my way. So what we can do is... I don't want that there. But that's probably a waste of a sap. Is there a way that we can clear everything? Let's prep. Deadly Poison. Sap. Attack. There we go. A little bit of overkill, but I just want to make sure I have a clear board. You always want to maintain board control, which I'm not very good at because I'm used to playing like really, really aggressive decks.
You shall not pass.
The idea behind... God, you got so many taunt cards. Oh, perfect. So let's do this. Put that back. So now, as you can see, we have a perfect setup for a Blade Flurry, having 3, 3, 2, 2. So we can kill all these dudes. Boop. Clear the board. It also does my weapons damage to the enemy hero.
Someday I'll be just like you. Or no, my God.
His freaking taunt cards. Auctioneer is pretty valuable, but I do have 2, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this.
The best deals anywhere.
So you have cards with taunt, which means you have to. It's pretty good. Pretty good. You have cards with taunt, which means you have to attack them first. Charge, also, which means as soon as you lay them down, they can attack.
You
Normally,
shall not pass.
when you lay a card down, it has to wait a turn because they have summoning sickness. So right now, she has a secret, which means there's some sort of criteria. I'm going to sprint, and then I'm going to end my turn. There's some sort of... So counterspell, basically, when I do a spell, counter it. They keep it vague, so just whatever spell you do. I'm going to go ahead and threaten.
I will be your death.
That's what you do. That's good manners. Anyways. Got a pretty good setup.
I'm sorry.
Such a troll. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. So the reason he damaged his own minion is because whenever this guy's attacked, he gains 3 attack. So we can concede?
This
We
is
want.
our town, scrub.
Let's take this guy out.
This guy's toast.
Weapon up.
Here we go.
Start attacking the taunt minions. I'm probably gonna lose this game. Making this rogue deck on the fly. I usually will look up what is really popular online and then take out the cards that I don't like and put in the cards that I like. Cool, cool. Ugh. So I need 2 to kill that guy. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm screwed. I'm going to play Dr. Boom, and that's it.
Here we go.
And he wins.
Well played.
So just Berserker to the face,
Well
and that's
played.
it. Well, worse things have happened. Let's go back and destroy this terrible deck. Make a new one. Rogue. Boop. YouTube Rogue. And let's see what we can do. This time we're gonna go the mech route. Now mech rogue is very, very popular. It revolves around the synergy between the mech cards because they have a lot of do something when you have a mech. So like give your weapon 1 attack. So you obviously want to have a weapon. 2 attack while you have a mech. So you can see how on turn 5, if you play Cogmaster's Wrench and then Goblin Auto Barber, you have a 4/3 weapon in your hand, right? 2 attack while you have a mech, +1, +1, right? So we're gonna put Auto Barber in there, Cogmaster's Wrench, Iron Sensei. Boom, no brainers. Now the ones that we don't want are Explosive Sheep, Alarmobot, Target Dummy. Those are kind of useless, but we want to look at stuff like value cards like Spider Tank. A good way to look at a Hearthstone card is its mana cost, how much it costs to play it, times 2, right? Matched up against its attack and health, right? So you're looking at 6 and 7, which is pretty good, right? 6 and 7. But then you look at something like 6 and 5, It's not very good, but it does have Wind Fury, meaning it can attack twice. So it's sort of, it'd be 6 and 6, right? But if it never gets to attack, then whatever. So that's basically what you look at when you're picking Hearthstone cards. You look at the effect first, and then you look how cost effective it would be to play that card. So Cogmaster, Clockwork Gnome, Cogmaster, Mech Warper, and Micro Machine are all going in there, as well as Annoyotron. Basically because when you die, when Clockwork Gnome dies, you get a spare part. Now those spare part cards are totally randomly generated, but they do awesome things like return an enemy minion to their hand, freeze an enemy minion, give a friendly minion 1/1, stuff like that. So we want to play these cheap mechs that actually buff each other pretty much. And this is going to be pretty much like a really aggressive type deck. Annoyotron is called so because it has taunt, meaning you have to attack it before you attack the hero or anything else. And it also has divine shield, meaning that the first time you attack it, it takes no damage, so you have to attack it twice. It's pretty annoying, hence Annoyotron. Normally we throw Harvest Golem in there, but it's kind of outdated by Spider Tank, so we can throw some Spider Tanks in there. We could throw Flying Machine in there for the Wind Fury, but we're not going to do that. We're actually going to substitute that for Tinkertown Technician. And then Mechanical Yeti is just a better version of Harvest Golem. However, there is a drawback. It gives each player a spare part, but we're still going to put it in there. As well as Piloted Shredder, Antique Healbot. Piloted Shredder, when it dies, you summon a random 2-cost minion. Antique Healbot restores 8 health to your hero. Clockwork Knight obviously has to go in there. Force Tanks Max, we're not going to use that. Let's go to spells because we only have 2 cards left. So we're going to take out 1 Piloted Shredder, 1 Mechanical Yeti, 1 Healbot, and 1 Clockwork Knight. Mostly because those are the most expensive. And when you're playing an aggressive deck like that, you don't want the game to go all the way into Phase 5 where you're having to play expensive cards like that. So we got room for 6 spells. Now we primarily want to go with removal spells, so we can do something like Backstab, we can do something like Sap, something like Fan of Knives, maybe, and then I think that'll be it. We could do that, yeah. Let's actually do... I want to take out an Iron Sensei, but that's too good. So let's just try this. Let's see where it gets us. Got nothing to lose. Probably do one more game and then end the video. Then we can split this up into multiple parts. See? That's the formula. You start something people want to watch and then you split it up into multiple parts so that they don't just watch it all and then stop watching it. YouTube secrets revealed.
Valera versus Anduin.
Another 19. Everybody's so good.
Watch.
By the way, you start at 25, and then hold on. Just want to say this is a really good hand because it goes with the mana curve very well. So like 1, 2, 3. Anyway, what you do is you start at a rank 25 over here. You can see your rank. Start at rank 25, and you go all the way down, or all the way, well, yeah, all the way down to Legend.
Portals online.
Job's done.
So what the coin does is gives you an extra mana crystal. Now with the Mech Warper, I coin out Mech Warper, right? Because it costs 2, and I only have 1. Which is fine. You can kill Mech Warper because I have 2-cost minions. So what the coin does is gives you an extra mana crystal. So the idea is you coin out Mech Warper and then you have a 1 or a 2-cost mech in your hand. So reduce the cost of your mech. So we can do Spider Tank, Iron Sensei, but I really want to do Cogmaster's Wrench. Mostly because I want to kill the crap out of this guy. See? Give a minion 1 attack. Awesome. Totally worth it. So on turn 4, I'm probably going to just Goblin Auto Barber. And then, let's see.
Here we go.
No. It's Goblin Auto Barber. Let's this.
Here we go.
This. Ah, I should have waited.
Mistakes were made.
Should have waited. I could have traded these guys away and then maintained board control that way. You guys get the idea. By now, I've taught you enough about Hearthstone for you to realize that I'm a retard. So 5, I think I should probably attack, Weapon Up, and Iron Sensei. The priest is very annoying because he revolves around healing. I want to keep my taunt, so I'm not going to trade him away. I think I'll trade...
Here we go.
And now for 5, we Weapon Up, and then we Iron Sensei.
Job's done.
Perfect! The Steeries are online. Hello, Steeries. Shout out to the Steeries. Wonder why Andy's not playing.
Embrace the void.
Bobby and Danny. So what he just did was, his hero power is to heal, but this card reverses that effect, so he basically dealt 2 damage instead of healing 2 damage. So now we can Cogmaster's Wrench into a 3 attack.
Something
This.
needs tinkering?
This. And then trade these. This. This. Boom. So next turn, we're probably just going to play everything. Both spider tanks. Timer. Dr. Boom, like I said, a staple in any deck. So we are going to YOLO Fan of Knives. And hopefully it doesn't kill all of our stuff. Crap. So we can take 7. Let's do that.
We go.
Oh, F. Mistakes were made. I should have attacked first. Oh, here we go. Okay. Disregard. We're probably gonna lose this one too, gosh. The first Hearthstone video I post. So annoying.
Here we go.
Go away. Go away, Griffin. It's a little bright. I'm gonna turn off the lights.
Embrace the void.
God. So what he did was, Justicar Trueheart gives you a better hero power, meaning that his heal 2 now heals 4, and when you have Alkanai Soul Priest out, it deals 4, which is really, really broken. So what I did was, this heals 8 damage. I basically brought it back and healed 8 more damage. So annoying. Priest is probably the most annoying class.
Here we go.
I'm gonna lose. Wow. Wow. All right.
Here we go.
God, all sorts of notifications are going off. That's it. Well played.
Well played.
Two stars down, and just, we got nothing done. Okay, this is a waste of time. We got nothing done. But I had fun. I'm glad you guys know what Hearthstone is, hopefully now. So in the next video, I can just hop in without the tutorial. Anyway, if you guys like that video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment if you feel so inclined, and subscribe to get updates on all of my newest content drops. There will be links in the description below for all of the previous videos that I have done that feature me, and some of them even feature my beautiful, lovely wife. That being said, this is Hearthstone. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And I wanted to bring it to the channel to just bring something new, not so action-y and crazy, just something that's fun to play. Anyway, you guys have been great. I've been the Danger Moss, and I will see you next time.